Boosh.
I guess that's why they call it the Blues. Hello, everybody.
Hey, how are you?
It's the Sports Distraction Podcast. Maybe this one will have a theme song.
Episode 13.
Episode 13, the scariest episode.
Bam, bam, bam. Does your apartment building have a 13th floor?
No. Well, it has a 14th floor, which is the 13th.
But it doesn't have a 13.
Yeah.
Not insane.
Yeah, it's, that's just like, we can't have, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like a witchcraft thing.
Haven't we, like, we
have
have building code, we have building codes.
Yeah.
We have
No 13th floor, though.
no 13th floor.
Yeah, that's, what if they just put a letter B? B looks like a 13, kind of.
It's like, I believe that there shouldn't be religion taught in schools. And I believe that everyone...
Separation of church and state.
Yeah, but I also believe that you should definitely not have a 13th floor in your apartment building because that would be...
That'd be too scary.
It would be irresponsible if you had a 13th floor.
I'd be unlucky.
You're just asking for...
Well, you're asking
ghosts?
for like a kid sleepwalking. He sleepwalks out onto the I-beam because it's the 13th floor, and there's like a crane. He sleepwalks out onto it.
No, we should have really finished this building before we opened it up.
You see a woman in the mirror.
Oh, well, you don't see a woman in the mirror. You see yourself in the mirror, and it's one of those like ones that has like it opens, and you have like your little shelf for all your pills and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just slightly ajar, and you're just looking yourself in the mirror slightly ajar, and you're like, I better close this. And when you close the mirror, then it's like, oh,
there's a guy in the
person behind you.
Person in the shower. You're like, and then
oh
you
shit!
Turn around, not there. Yeah. That's some spooky stuff. Have you seen The Shining?
Nope.
Really? Interesting. It's a pretty good movie. Welcome to the Sports Distraction, everybody. We're happy to have you here. It's a Matt day today.
It's a Matt day today because we talked about basketball quite a few times, and there's only like 2 series going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
They are good series, but it's just like...
But hey, send it to the fucking wind, because it's the motherfucking NHL.
We're all the racist people in the world, and we're going to talk to you about some hockey here today.
We thought that the NFL and NBA were taking too hard of a stance on all this, all that's been going on, so we're gonna
just gonna pump the brakes on it a little bit.
Guess we're gonna watch some hockey, because yeah. But what's the Saturday night? What's the hockey Saturday night? There's like a song.
It's an Elton John song, but then Nickelback covered it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't remember how it goes.
Yeah, me neither. Is that picking up?
No, I don't think so. She's just digging some shit. Well, they know we're recording, so they're like, oh, they can stretch and...
What are you doing? You doing something? Yeah. It's like, shut up.
Yeah, they blow into like a whistle tune and start meowing. Like, hang on. just so loud. Yeah, I'm sure that picked up. But yeah, it's Saturday. It's hockey day, baby.
Right.
But before we get into hockey, what would you put in your SNL packet if you were to audition for SNL? I was thinking about this earlier.
Okay, so it's like me doing an impression of Bobby Lee.
Okay.
So that's my first impression, and then
this is great. Instead of doing the impression.
I'm not going to do the impression.
Why?
Oh, well, okay, the impression would be like, ugh.
You wouldn't do this for
Bobby
Lorne.
Lee.
What do you think Lorne Michaels would say to that?
He'd be like, you know what, we can work with this.
Okay. Oh, apparently because when you submit your packet, if they have, like, they don't even need to hire you. If you have an idea that they like, they can just do it.
Yeah, because you didn't license it. It's not like you copyrighted your idea.
Yeah, but come on. That's still fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm taking this. That's Lorne Michaels.
That's a very good idea. It is now my idea.
That is very funny, Shane Gillis. Imagine if they started using Shane's material, even though they booted him for being racist.
That like gay Asian guy they have on there now. It's just like, yeah, and the guy called me a chink.
Yeah, they had.
And it's like, you're okay with this?
Yeah. Wait, hang on, and then
I can see it.
They they peel something off. It's like, wait, written by Shane Gillis. This is gonna be great for people who know the goings on of.
It's like, hey Shane, can you come host?
SNL.
You want to host this week?
Wouldn't that be great?
It'd be hilarious.
He's very funny.
He's so funny.
Very funny. It's too bad that he's such a devil on Twitter. His podcast is very good. But
Yeah,
my
such a
SNL
devil.
packet. What if Donald Trump had a freaking TikTok account? What?
Does he not?
I don't know. Who gives a fuck? But just being like pandering to like the, because who's watching SNL? You know what I mean? Like
I don't know.
like actual morons that are like, yeah, like, I'm Alec Baldwin and I'm the president, and they're just at home like, yes, get him. He's going like the earth is on like everything's on fire in the window back, and they're just like, yeah, fuck the president.
It's not even that it's on fire. It's just like the sky is red.
Yeah, and the birds are fucking
like,
flocking into the field.
It's like, why is the sky red? Oh, that's there's like a massive fire going on, and that it affects the skyline.
Yeah. Well, it's like apparently because we're in southern Ontario, and apparently like because like the sun had been very like you could look at it. It was like a perfect circle like a couple weeks ago, and apparently it was because the smoke blew to us. Like it was affecting our atmosphere, like literally across
our vision,
across the continent, which is insane.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
But we're here to talk some freaking hockey. Believe it or not.
because here's what's happened in the past fucking month.
Yeah.
I haven't touched hockey for like a month.
It's because it's so boring.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
all
like
the players are wearing too much pads. I'm like, who even is that? Who the hell is that? What's that?
There's only a few people where you see him skating around and you're like, I know who that is.
Who's that freaking Barney Gumble out there? I don't know.
Barney Gumble?
He's from the Simpsons.
Yeah, a big fat guy driving around.
Yeah, driving around on his skates. But what do you want to do? Do you want to do the awards? What do you want to?
Let's do the awards first.
Leon Draisaitl is your 2020 Hart Trophy winner as the NHL's MVP.
And the Ted Lindsay as well.
Yeah, great. Good. Yeah, we don't need to stretch.
Not only are you the best player in the league, you're also a fucking great guy, too.
We don't need to stretch this for content. We just read them all in succession, or the fuck? We're going to talk about the moron.
But he also won the Ted Lindsay, so let's get it out of the way.
Yeah, let's get it out the way. We have a lot to get
Come
through
on!
Today. Yeah, what's the Hart Trophy's the MVP had the most points? That's not really, like, they don't really...
And we'll get to it later, but hilariously, like, you're on a team with Connor McDavid and you won the MVP. Yeah. Like, that's insanely impressive.
That should be a very, very highly, high regard to that one.
Yeah, like, you're awesome.
Yeah, because Ted Lindsay's most outstanding player voted by the players.
Right, you're just... Yeah, so, like,
he's not valuable. He's outstanding.
Even people playing against him are like, fuck, it's hard to play against this guy, too.
It sucks to play against this guy.
That's how good he is everyone else is going, yeah, that guy's really good.
This fucking slimy German.
Yeah, they're slimy.
I don't know. Oh, so you agree with them. Interesting, very telling. Moving on. Roman Josi is your 2020 Norris Trophy winner.
Yeah, Roman Josi, I'm surprised they didn't just default to John Carlson.
Yeah.
Because, look how many points he had. But, yeah, Roman Josi was, like, probably the best player on his team.
Yeah, Nashville.
Best defenseman on his team. Like, he put up, like, 65 points on a team that wasn't really playing that well.
They didn't even make it into the playoff.
Really? So,
like the actual playoffs.
It's totally deserving.
Yeah, good for him. This is just Elliot Friedman's Twitter. He just announced them all in rapid succession here.
Well, he did, like, they released it one a day, and then they released, like, a chunk of them at the last day. I was like, okay, whatever.
The NHL, you're just watching, like, this is good. This is smart.
This is good content, and I like this, and I like hockey.
Connor Hellebuck is your 2020 Vezina Trophy winner.
Yep. Again, it's another situation where the person is on a team that isn't that good.
Yeah, the Jets weren't as great.
They don't have very many...
Well, who the fuck is even playing defense for the Jets anymore?
Like Poink and
Neil Pionk and Morrissey.
Like, yeah, they have people stepping up, and they obviously have, like, you know, Wheeler and Scheifele and Patrick Laine, but it's just they don't have, like you said, the defense. So Hellebuck is the guy. It's like, okay.
Go ahead.
We're gonna lean the fuck on, like, we're gonna crazy lean on you here. So the fact that he was able to perform as well as he did is extremely impressive.
Well, and he's like a
very good goalie.
Have you seen him do interviews and stuff?
No, I haven't.
He was just like the most fucking boring guy of all time.
I think that is a thing of goalies. Other than there's been a few goalies with personality, like maybe like Tim Thomas,
and then like Ray Emery.
Ray Emery, yeah.
God rest his soul,
But like like that mentality is a great mentality to have when you're in goal because you're calm and
you're not hot-headed.
You're not hot-headed. Like a great, that's like a great goalie like Patrick Waugh. He's extremely hot-headed.
Yeah, that's cool though.
But he was able to back it up with his unbelievable talent. So
that's the thing. Like I feel like being hot-headed is like, it's more telling when you're like a trash player. Like if you're dog shit but you're also hot-headed, it's like, oh fuck this guy.
This guy's a prick.
But if you're good and you're hot-headed, it's like, this is kind of sick.
This guy's awesome.
This is cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So big respect to Patrick Fuck. Who's he coach now? Nobody. Doesn't even coach the Avalanche, I don't think.
I don't think so, no.
Welcome to your Seattle Kraken, Patrick Waugh. Leon Draisaitl is your Ted Lindsay Award winner.
I already fucking said that, so.
He's outstanding. Outstanding job. Leon.
Outstanding. How many points did you get again? 111?
7 million, I think. Hang on, let me pull it up. Sorry, 6 million. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, like 119, I think.
That's insane. It was like a shortened season.
Hey, Leon, good for you, buddy.
Could have had way more. Like he did. Yeah. He was awesome.
He could have went for 400, I think. I'm just kidding. And
he could have beat Nikita Kucherov's fucking dumbass 128, I bet.
128? Yeah, probably. Fuck you, Kucherov. We'll get to that.
Better player.
We'll get to that in a moment. Cal McCarr is your 2020 Calder Trophy winner. I wonder how much of these that we predicted, because I think we
I know we tried. I can't remember.
I think we got it exactly right. I think we actually might have.
But Cale McCarr is amazing.
Yeah, those are the only ones I have. I don't have the the Masterson and all that other dumb shit. I don't have the results of those ones, but I think Bobby Ryan won it for being a degenerate alcoholic, and then I'm just kidding.
Well, he was another one that was open with shit he was going through, just kind of like Robin Leonard.
Like when Leonard was, and Leonard won the Masterson last year.
So
I'm sure.
like that is a like little. It's not little, but it is a stepping stone of having the NHL be a bigger leader in society when people are open and honest with stuff that they're going through.
Absolutely. Well,
don't just fucking like no one, like you said, like they're all like no personality, no ones.
Yeah, losers.
And it's just like fucking like when people do that, I just like I love that player now.
Yeah.
Like I love Bobby Ryan and I love Robin Leonard.
Yeah, like
they're awesome.
I'm like frustrated when it's like, oh hey, Leonard could go here. It's like, no, just like let him stick somewhere because he's like a good goalie, he's a good guy. But like I think like you said, that's an interesting point, like with it being like more reflective in like society, because like they don't have the issue of like that the NBA players have. Like they don't have like
they don't deal with that
issue. The majority of
right.
Obviously there's like a handful of black players in the NHL, but there's no like people aren't turning to the NHL to be like, oh, like what do you think about this? You know what I mean?
And then you had people like Matt Dumba and Evander Kane stepping up.
Yeah, but like they're not turning to like, they're not like, oh well, hopefully the NHL can weigh in on this.
Because they have such a small voice.
Well, it's like it's what Rick Ross says. It's like, oh, hockey's that's the sport for the crazy white guys to get their energy out. Yeah, someone goes in, skates in, get their nose broke, go home. It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so, man.
Yeah, I suppose.
But yeah, like it's interesting you say that. But I don't know. It's still like if you go and talk to any like hockey, like we could shout out the window and say, hey, what do you think of the NHL's mental health policy? And we'll get called gay slurs and stuff.
And we'll just get like a mouth agape looking at us like, huh?
They'll just get two guys standing with their foot up on like a fence, just staring at you and like spit chew on the ground. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, cut your hair,
just
pussy.
Get in there and play.
Yeah. I can't fucking stand old people. But yeah, that's what I think of the average NHL fan.
Yeah.
Just the stupidest motherfucker from my high school and his dad. That's what I think of. Those are the two people that are being like, this sucks.
I hate this.
It's like, damn, imagine. Oh, God, we need this guy on Twitter. We need this guy.
I wish I knew that guy's opinion. There's nothing that exists that's going to get me that guy's opinion.
I wish I could just like kind of like tap his mind and just open it up and see what spills out.
I'm not going to talk to him, so
yeah,
that ain't happening.
There'll be no instance where I speak to this man, but Yeah, those are the only
Those are all the big trophies.
Those are the important ones. But yeah, what do you want to get into the Dallas Bolts series?
Yeah, let's do that a little bit because it is somewhat interesting. Because the first game you had Dallas kind of like they played really well, and then in the last period they got outshot 22-2.
That's pretty crazy.
So Hugh Dobin was just kind of like, all right, I guess the fucking
Antoine Hudobin.
Stand on my head here because you guys are doing literally nothing.
I guess this one's on me tonight, fellas.
They got one shot against Vasilevsky, and then their second shot went into the empty net.
Yeah.
It's like, holy fuck.
Well, what's the guy's name with the weird name?
Kiviranta?
Kiviranta. He was
Gurianov.
No, Kiviranta is the guy.
Hudobin.
They Matt. That's the weird name. Got your ass. But
yeah, it's kind of a weird name. It's the name of a fucking thing you stand on.
Yes. So what? I was trying to think you stand say another name?
What do you mean? Another one of Dallas's?
No, just say another name.
Brian.
Who's that, your boyfriend?
Ooh, okay.
Yes. Got his ass.
That seems unfair.
Kill shot. But he they did an interview with him, and they're like, yes, what do you attribute your success to? He's like, sometimes it just feels like you hit those streaks where you just shoot and it goes in no matter what. So
he's been lighting it up.
Yeah,
it's
he's
hilarious.
Just I don't fucking know. He's like, remember that show Thank God You're Here? Where they just
yeah, I remember that show.
Yeah, that's basically what he's doing right now. He walks in, he's like, oh fuck, I guess I'm the guy here for at the moment.
Yeah, can't remember who pointed it out, but the one game they had 3 people that had never scored in the NHL score a goal.
Oh really?
Yeah, Hanley, who was 29.
Yeah.
Was it Kiviranta's first goal that he got?
Mm-hmm.
And then someone else. I was like, holy fuck.
Let's go Stars, you were thinking.
Undrafted people.
Well, I was listening to a basketball podcast, and they make this point where you don't realize who you're rooting for until you watch the game with shit like this.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
You I only have basketball examples, but with this, it's like, oh, I'm rooting for the Stars. I didn't even realize. I'm
totally rooting for the Stars, too.
I'm like, hockey, who gives a fuck? And then I watch it, and then, Tampa, wins game 2. I'm like, fuck off.
That pisses me off. Why am I pissed off?
Pissed for no reason. Well, because I only have 2 modes.
Good and pissed?
Calm and pissed.
Yeah. For me, it's as a Habs fan, I want the Stars to win, so then only one ex-Hab wins the cup instead of 2.
Who's the one ex-Hab on?
It's Radulov.
Oh, Radulov.
And then on Tampa Bay, you got Sergachev and Ryan McDonough.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just want them to...
you say Dunna. Yeah, that's crazy that Tampa hasn't won with that defense core yet. And they're just...
Well, that's the other kind of little inkling. I want Dallas to win, but then that little inkling of, this team is so good, they should win.
Yeah.
It's almost just let them win because they should win. They should fucking definitely win with this team.
Again, you're like, come on over here.
And I kind of want him to win without Stamkos in the lineup.
Yeah, fuck you, Steven Stamkos.
Because then maybe he'll move to somewhere else. And
what? You think so?
Oh, yeah. If you win a Stanley Cup without someone, why would you keep that person for $8.5 million?
But he would still...
Yeah, we're just going to keep paying him $8.5 because... Why? You didn't help.
Well, he still gets his ring and shit.
Yeah, I understand that. And, he was, he helped them get to where they're at. Without question. He played very well in the regular season, but he hasn't played one postseason game.
Really? He hasn't played at all?
He didn't play in the playoffs.
John Cooper says he's inching closer.
Was he going to play in the last game? Yeah, did it.
He's going to play in the last game and just completely fuck off and just ruin it.
That's the thing, too. You come in as that piece. You're like, okay, I'm going to add this piece, and that hasn't been here this whole time.
Yeah.
And then it might fuck it up. You don't know.
The whole thing.
Although he is extremely talented, so it's just
he just gives everyone COVID somehow. Just completely ruins everything.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't mean to do that. Whoa! He falls and hits his ass.
Yeah,
Coke fell on the ground.
A flower pot falls on his head and is tonk. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, I got honey all over my legs.
He's like Monsieur Oops.
He's like Monsieur Oops from Quebec. No, I'm just kidding. That's a Family Guy joke. I was thinking he's like the one guy from Monsters, Inc. where he just keeps fucking up and ruining everything.
I like how that guy's just like he just shuts it down at the end, like it's about to happen, and he just like I can't remember what he does.
He throws
the
guy back into the.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he just throws him into
like,
the.
yeah, fuck
the door.
this.
I'm not getting shaved
Stop
again.
Stop tackling me.
Stop tackling me. Stop. What do they put like a bomb on him or something?
I'm a huge monster.
Yeah, but an interesting thing I'm reading. I'm trying to, because I
trying to find content here desperately.
Well, earlier when I was like, because I'm thinking like, damn, like I actually wanted to like continue with like the reading series thing.
Yep.
And we just didn't do it. I just totally forgot to do it last time.
Oh, right.
So I guess, but an interesting thing is, hang on, Rays of Sunshine. Hang on, what's the title of this video? It's auto playing here. YouTube.com. Rays of Sunshine, top 5 Sunshine girls for August.
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
I can get into this. This is what the podcast should be about.
Sports.
Babes.
Boobs.
No, yeah. Oh, I was thinking when we inevitably get PS5s, what do you want your gamer tag to be? Think of a funny gamer tag. You have 4 seconds.
Oh, okay. XX dash. I'm not gay. Dash XX.
On my
not gay.
My Smite username. I thought I was entering my username, but it's like my account name, which is different. Which is I am a woman. Or I am a real woman, and then like I didn't even have to put a number because no one's taken.
No one took that.
But then that's my account name, so I'm like, oh fuck. So I had to make a, like my actual like screen name, like my display name, and it's Muslim SpongeBob. That's pretty good. But
would you get the digital PS5?
No.
You wouldn't. You're not interested in that at all.
What about that is appealing to you? This is gamer.
It's $100 cheaper.
Oh yeah, $100. Fuck, you don't have that.
And then it's like then I don't have to go. I just download it. Like I don't need the disc.
I feel like but I want it. I don't know why.
I want it. I want a physical thing.
I don't know, for some reason in my mind, even though I'm sure it takes up the same amount of room on your shit, it's like, oh, I don't want to. It's gonna something weird. Something's gonna happen with. I don't know why.
Right.
I don't trust it. But yeah. So yours will be XX dash I am not gay.
Or yep, I'm gay. I haven't decided.
Yeah, one of the.
Figured it out.
See how I'm feeling that day. Mine, I was talking to my friends about this, but is the April Fool.
April Fools.
No, so like, you're on like Call of Duty or whatever. The April Fool has entered the lobby. It's him. It's the actual guy.
Ah!
Yeah, boy. It's like the
court jester guy.
Fairly Odd Parents. Yeah. Either that or I think I've already told this story, but large breasts official is funny to me. Because did I tell you about that?
Mommy waitress.
Yeah. Fuck. What?
Sorry, big tit gentle mommy waitress.
Yeah, I can just read it. This is a joke. We're talking about a meme that I'm just gonna. Let's just read the whole thing.
So fucking funny.
I'll read the whole thing without laughing. So is it?
It's impossible.
Femboy Hooters or MILF Denny's, or Goth IHOP or E-Girl Applebee's, or Tomboy Outback.
What are you talking about?
She's what? Me? I would choose MILF Denny's for big, milky, gentle, femdom mommy waitress. Or maybe Femboy Hooters. Boys make the best girls, you know. Actually, I might change my choice to Tomboy Outback because flat is justice. I want shy tomboy, little tiny milker, abs, and biceps. Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? So just Google. I don't even know what you would Google to get that. Google Femboy Hooters Breaking Bad, I guess.
Oh.
And that'll show you.
The last one is what the first one teased me up. The gentle
mommy femdom waitress.
That one gets me, and then the last one just knocks me down.
Hey, you set him up, I'll knock him down. The Cap City goofball. But yeah, I don't know what my screen name would be, but I think the April Fool is what I'll try to do.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty funny to me.
All right.
But the article that I was going to read, it's Seen Sagan, it's time for Dallas's highest paid player to start producing, and he's basically had the same impact of Stamkos is the gist of this.
What? That's not true.
Apparently, Stamkos has 2 goals and 8 points in 22 games. He has 1 assist in the last 12 games. The last time he scored was in Game 3 in the second round. That was almost a month ago. So they're basically just saying he has in this series. Not in this playoffs.
Okay, got you.
So,
but then the other argument is, hey, they're winning. Who gives a shit who it is?
Yeah.
And he also had that comment, like he was talking to the one person. He's like, well, Well, I can't remember what this. It was just a dumbass question. He's just like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" It was like the guy like pitched a statistic to Sagan.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter, man. Like, what are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here."
Well, because like
You're an
I
idiot.
think you have to kind of like think of what the situation of them being interviewed is like when they're like in that media huddle.
Couldn't do it.
I
couldn't do it.
Yeah, I would have a panic attack.
I wouldn't have a panic attack. I'd just be like a total asshole. People like shit on John Tortorella.
Yeah.
It's like that's what I would be doing.
Yeah.
It's like you're an ass.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Shut up.
Next question.
Yeah.
Hey, your team fucking lost and you're a total loser. Do you have any thoughts on that? Yeah, you have a small dick. Get the fuck out of here. You're dumb. Bye.
Yeah, your mom. And then he just
you are. Okay, next question.
He does it. No, that's actually you. And then okay, next question.
Yeah, next question.
He starts doing.
Fuck off.
Starts doing a TikTok dance. He starts going. You know that one?
I don't know any TikTok dance, and the fact that I wish I did that. I wish I did.
What?
Oh yeah, I just have my 6-figure income that I get. Now here, I'll show you how I do it. And you just fucking like do your stupid little dance, and you're like, what?
Well, that's the crazy thing.
You monetize this?
I was thinking about this the other day. It's like, all you have to do now, like as a musician, all you have to do is you have to have like 6 seconds that one famous person is like, ooh, I can do something with that. Like one famous like TikTok influencer.
And all of a sudden it has like 1 million downloads because...
Yeah, it's like, oh, like fuck, who was it? It's kind of like, it's similar to what happened with Post Malone where it's like, oh, I think like Mac Miller found his shit and he's like, yo, this is sick. And then it's like, oh, it's over. He's like, there you go. It's
there you go. You win.
Yeah, you did it. You got lucky. And then, but it's like, with a TikToker, it's like, oh, like I can like this little melody. Like there's this song, it's called Savage Love, and like it's just like the melody is very catchy. Like it's not even the dance they do is just to the melody. It's not to any of the lyrics or anything.
Yeah.
But like I hear that song on the radio. It's like, what the fuck is? Why is this?
It's not even good.
Yeah, it's like it's just like it's fine. It's like a top 40 song. It's really like it's crazy how big of an influence TikTok has, and we're just like blissfully unaware of it because we're just like
laughing at it like, you guys are dumb.
Yeah, you guys are so stupid. We're just trying so hard to have
just grinding out my 40-hour week job.
Grinding out a 40-hour week job, then coming here and being like, please.
Come on, just listen to this and like it and then give us money and then make this our job. If this was my job, I'd come. I would come instantly.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt. Just call me out. Hey, Matt, just so you know, like, we can completely sustain both you and myself now.
Yeah.
Like, we're making enough money that we can both totally live.
Dropping the phone.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to go puke because... I don't even know what to do with that information.
Yeah.
I would die.
Well, it's like it's so funny that we think that. It's like, damn, I would like if I was happy, man, I'd like throw up.
I would puke because I'd be too happy.
If I had a life that I actually liked, oh fuck, I'd freak out.
I'd run around. I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, I'd just be enjoying my life. It's like fuck.
And yep.
Just be you're looking at the cat.
Looking at the cat making a bed out of your fucking rigid backpack.
My book. I call it a book bag.
You call it a book bag? I call it a backpack. You put it on your back. It's a backpack.
There's books in it.
There's no books in that bag right now.
Now what?
And there never is.
Checkmate.
Was there ever?
Yeah. I went to college.
Everyone just does. I'm surprised that they do books still in the universities. It's like, log on to your laptop and go to the thing.
Yeah.
There it is. It's online. We put all the information online.
It's online, you stupid bitch.
Read it.
No.
We gotta print out like 1,000-page books for everyone, and then you have to spend like $200 per book.
Yeah,
it's
even
like,
more.
No, just put it.
That's where I'm
digital.
at. That's where I'm at with physical money as well.
Yeah, same thing. Like, why are you giving me money?
Yeah, why am I having?
Here's
change?
my debit. Boop.
Yeah, why am I having a coin?
Well, that was only like. That was like $1.25. You paid debit? It's like, yeah. Yes, I did.
I remember I used to think that.
Why? Yeah, who cares?
It's all money, fuckhead.
Our parents instilled that in old. So if it's a small amount of money, here, just take a toonie. It's like, no.
When I need like a true north spiritually or intellectually, I go to Ice-T's Twitter account.
Okay.
And he says, tradition is just peer pressure from past generations.
That's all it is. That's literally all it is.
So it's like, damn, you can just kind of do whatever you want.
Gotta keep doing this, and then you just eventually go, I'm not going to do that. And then your parents go, oh, what the fuck?
What do you mean you don't want to drive 3 hours for a Thanksgiving dinner and then drive 3 hours home the same day?
I'm going to drive 1 hour, and I'm going to be with my favorite person in the world, and there we go.
I'm going to be with my brother, who is the guy I was going to talk to anyways when we were there. So.
We're just going to go there and sit together at a place that we're not comfortable in as our homes.
No, I think I'll just stay at my house. Something.
Yeah, and then we'll make a dinner that we want. Like, all the food is going to be stuff we want to eat.
We're going to get the Popeyes turkey.
Gonna get the Popeyes turkey.
No, just kidding.
Come on.
They did that in the States. I don't think they do it in Canada. But
yeah, it seems like a very United States. Let's have fast food for Thanksgiving.
Well, that's what Jewish people do on Christmas.
That's kind of a fucking badass tradition, if I'm being
Getting
completely
Chinese
honest.
food?
Go get Chinese food and just enjoy it and be like, damn, this is good.
Damn, this didn't take 8 hours to prepare at all.
Tastes so good,
it
too.
Tastes perfect, yeah. Would you have anything else on hockey?
Yes, we're gonna do we're gonna look at the whatever it's called.
All rookie team?
The first, second, all-star teams, and all rookie teams.
Okay, but after this, I have a song, and then that's probably what we'll end on. We'll probably do a short one today. We're already at half an hour, but
okay,
we'll do a shorter one today.
Okay, so the first team, you got your Vezina Trophy winning Connor Hellebuck in net.
Yep.
On D, you got your
This is
Norris
the all NHL team or whatever it's called.
The first all-star team.
First team.
They call it all-star team.
Okay.
So your Norris Trophy winning Roman Josi.
Mm-hmm.
The person I thought should win it, John Carlson, right beside him. That's your D.
What a high-scoring D pair that would be.
And then your top line of your centering with Leon Draisaitl. He's your MVP.
Yeah.
And then beside him, you got David Pasternak and Artemi Panarin.
Panarin?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's your top line, which is like a sick top. Like,
not McDavid.
It's crazy. That's what I mean. That's what I was gonna get to. It's like the all-star first line doesn't include Connor McDavid.
Yeah.
That seems insane to me.
Panarin.
These guy's the best player in the world.
Yeah. Interesting.
And then on the second one, like, here you go. Here's your chance, McDavid. You can be on the second one at least.
Yeah.
Goalie, Tuukka Rask.
Yeah, makes sense.
Just like, okay. Your defense pair is Victor Hedman and Alex Pietrangelo.
Okay.
Honestly, to me, that's a better D pair than the first one. That's
a
way better D pair.
When you're looking at defense, yeah.
Yeah, like, you're not going to score. You can't score against those two guys. Like, you kidding me? Like, which side are you going to go on? You're going to get fucking creamed no matter where you go.
Fucking railroaded wherever, yeah.
And then you're centered by Nathan McKinnon.
Okay,
which is good.
He's good.
But then Brad Marchand and Nikita Kucherov.
Yeah, so I'd put Kucherov up to the first one, take Panarin down to the second, and then McDavid would replace Marchand there.
Yeah, like, what?
Who's making these freaking things? Am I right, folks?
Like, what does McDavid have to do?
Yeah. Have a personality, I guess.
Just, I don't know. You know, I got, almost 100 points. Like,
yeah, I don't know what else they wanted from me. But,
like, multi-point games constantly.
I think he had over 100, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so, too.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck do you want me to do?
The regular season was so long ago. It feels like it never happened.
Yeah, it feels like a billion, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, that happened? Is that this year?
It's like when I had my worst concussion, and I was just in, like, a time warp of, like, not knowing how long ago anything happened.
I can't measure time anymore.
And,
oh my God, like, my brain.
People be like, oh, like, whenever I think of something that was past, like, last summer, it's like, yeah, I don't know exactly when that was.
Don't even ask me.
When did you, like, that's, like, the other day when I was like, oh, like, my cat is 5. Like, Maud's 5. Like,
you told me that, and I did. I was like,
even for you.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure she's, like, 2.5, 3.
Well, I'm 19, and you're 24.
That's nuts.
And, yeah.
Anyway, okay, so then the last thing they have here is the all-rookie team.
Yeah, you were excited on this.
Yeah, this gets my little dick hard.
Your dick was on turbo for this one.
So Elvis Merzlikins is your goalie.
The Columbus guy, the Blue Jackets guy.
Like, yeah, obvious.
Elvis.
And then I think, again, obviously your D pair is Cale Makar and Quinn Hughes.
Okay, nice. Good for Queenie getting in there.
Yep. And then your they didn't actually put, like, center and wings. They just put all just forwards for these three. Interesting. Dominic Kubalik
from Chicago.
From the fashion show from Zoolander. Derelite.
Kubalik.
Yeah. Victor Olofsson from Buffalo.
From Buffalo. The one win Buffalo is
like, hey!
You see they traded Marcus Johansson for Eric Stahl?
Yeah, I saw that. We'll talk about that in a sec here.
Yeah.
And then, hey, Montreal.
There
Nick
he is.
Suzuki.
Nick,
Yeah.
Nick Fucky-Yuki. Hey, start spreading the news.
London, Ontario boy.
Yeah,
Getting in there.
A London night. That's what I was thinking the other, like in the last
He wasn't a London night, but whatever.
Oh, he's just from London.
He's born in London, Ontario. He's not from.
Oh,
London,
I thought he was.
London
I
Knights.
thought he was part of the Knights. I thought I was.
Oh
just
no.
Like, oh, he
he
played
born.
for fucking Sioux, didn't he? Or Guelph? I can't fucking remember.
Guelph, I think.
Yeah, but it's like I was thinking about that the other day because we were talking about how Jamal Murray was from Kitchener. I'm like, fuck.
Right.
Now people are gonna know him from Kitchener. It's like, yeah, it's a fucking gigantic city. It's like people saying they're from New York or from the.
Yeah.
I'm from Toronto. Fuck, they're gonna find me. The deep state psychos that listen to this are gonna.
What are they like? Like
I have nothing.
what person in a room of like servers is on his like hacking computer? Like, I'm gonna figure out where these people live. I'm gonna use the IP address and.
Yeah, if my
Found him.
If my identity were to be stolen, it would have been done already.
One of those 22 people that listen to this, they're gonna figure this out.
Well, like my thing, it's like when I first got my laptop, I was like a fucking old man. You know, like it's like, I've had my computer for 24 hours. I've had my ID stolen 17 times, and it's like, yeah, it's just like I was just
people across the water that need my money.
Well, like my thing, I remember being like I literally fell for like the cheap Ray-Bans scam. Like, oh, Ray-Bans for $25, and like I put all my information. It's like what happened with you with that jersey you were gonna get.
No, it was a pair of shoes.
Or
I'm
a pair
like,
of shoes.
Oh God, these are cheap. I'll get these for my brother's birthday, birthday. And then it's just like instantly get a text from TD.
Yeah,
like,
I got an email saying, "Hey, is this you trying to buy?
I wouldn't do that. Like,
is this you trying to buy $25 Ray-Bans like a fucking boomer idiot?" Oh yeah, I guess that doesn't make sense. That those would be that cheap. But
sold from a guy in the back of a truck. It's just like, don't worry how I got these. Okay, they're $25. You want them or not?
They're on a severed head. That's how they're like shown.
Anyway, so yeah, you got the Marcus Johansson and
Eric Stahl
trade. I don't really know. I guess
cares?
like
It's just like a lateral move for both of them.
Well,
Marcus,
Buffalo gets a second line center. That's your second line center.
Buffalo sucks, dude.
And then hopefully, like, I think Jeff Skinner and him are connected somehow.
They're friends.
Can't remember how.
But probably both played for like
hopefully
Team US or something.
Hopefully, can just spark him getting more goals.
Oh no, because they both play for Carolina. Fuck.
Yeah.
What am I, an idiot?
So like, yeah. So hopefully it can spark him because he's like. Jeff Skinner is a great player, but he just, I don't know. He needs something.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
He needs Eric Stahl's big fuck off helmet that he wears.
It's just like he skates in front of me, he cuts the wind, and I skate behind him.
He's like an icebreaker.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, he's like that. Hey, what about it's one of those boats, but instead it's like, how you doing? Or something, right?
I don't understand.
Because it's an icebreaker.
Oh, I got you.
He's breaking the ice.
Gotcha.
He goes up and he says, "Hey, honey, I have a loaded gun in my back pocket. If you don't come to my car right now, I'll kill you." That's his icebreaker.
You had me at, "Hey, honey."
You had me at, honey. That's honestly at this point, yeah, if I were a single man after the quarantine, it'd be like, "Hi, how are you doing? Yeah, where do you live? I'll come over. What's up? What are we doing here?" Because the quarantine.
Just cut to the chase here.
Yeah, it has been a long.
We don't have time.
However the fuck long. Yeah, the Earth is going to be inhabitable for 7 more years, and that's the thing. Like I saw a thing. It's like, oh, climate change is only going to be irreversible, and like if we don't take action in 7 years. Huh. And here I was worried. We got 7 years. What do you?
You got so much time.
Yeah, so much time. But yeah.
That's what I was trying to say last time.
Sorry.
About Montreal is we kind of had like a weird signing. I guess it's a defenseman. It's Edmondson. Signed him for $3.5 million.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I don't know how it's gonna work out because usually the guys on like the third D pairing.
Yeah.
We have kind of like a log jam at defense now with him coming in.
Yeah.
We have Romanov, Mete, him, Sherratt, Weber, Petrie, Kulak, Cale Fleury. Yeah, we have all these defensemen. It's just like they're not all going to fit. So you almost assume that they're going to trade someone.
I think Petrie will get the highest return.
He's very good.
Petrie and maybe Mete, depending on who you're getting back.
Mete, he's right at the cusp of being amazing.
Yeah, they did the same thing.
Can you just keep Mete, please?
Well, they did the same thing with Sergachev. Or maybe
they didn't even have Sergachev ever.
Yeah, didn't they draft him and then trade him?
They drafted him, and then he never played for Montreal once.
Yeah, but they drafted him.
They drafted him, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, hockey is really stupid, huh?
And then what was the other thing they did? Montreal? And then they signed fucking Jake Allen. They got Jake Allen.
Big Montreal fan over here.
So Bergevin has all the pieces to make big moves. He has tons of picks, tons of cap space.
He's a fucking cowardly Frenchman, so he won't do it.
You know what, Mason?
He's just gonna park his car like an asshole and then go to Valentin.
Talking about
for a hot dog trio.
You're talking about the guy that did the Subban Weber trade.
Yeah, completely overshadowing the far more interesting trade of Taylor Hall for Adam Larson.
Is that more interesting?
Yeah.
Does that help Edmonton? Do you think Edmonton's better now?
Adam Larson still plays for Edmonton.
That's true. They still have the player they traded for.
Yeah, that's the thing. Montreal and Edmonton both have the players they traded for, and then Hall and Subban kind of bounced around a bit.
Yeah.
What a couple of fucking idiots.
But then,
do you think we could ever get Subban on our podcast?
No, probably not. Not right now.
He has one. He has a podcast.
I was about to say, you know what? If they were able to ever bring him back to Montreal, Subban, I'd be so happy.
Really?
Every fan of Montreal would be so
absolutely.
happy.
He'll probably do a 1 day bullshit and retire there or something.
Just come back. You're a very good defenseman.
But maybe maybe they're gearing up to, because Jersey needs something. So
right.
Maybe they'll trade. Maybe you'll get Subban and Heischer for Domi, Drouin, and Jeff Petrie.
You know what's stupid?
What?
Is they keep throwing Kyle Palmieri's name out for Montreal.
Doesn't he play for the Ducks?
I don't think so.
Doesn't he?
I thought he played for New Jersey.
Who went to the Ducks from Jersey? This is a long time ago.
I have no idea.
It's not Palmieri. Who's the other fucking guy? I'm pretty sure it's Palmieri. Or Quincy or something. Is there a guy with a Q name? Anyway. But
there's only 2 Q names, Quinn and Quincy.
Quinn. Well, it's quite quantifiable that remember that from Mr. Popper's Penguins? Just joking. So the song idea I had, hang on, I'm gonna find it in 2 seconds. Adam Henrique is who I'm thinking of. Folks, it was Adam Henrique. But this might be what I call the episode. It's so instead of stomping Tom Connor, it's busting Tom Connor. And he's like, oh, the good old hockey game. Ooh. 'Cause he's just busting instead of
good old
Yeah, that's you have such a I'm 30 sense of humor.
You have such a sense of humor of the person who you are.
Yeah, but it's just
crazy.
Yeah, you're not fighting mortality like me, dressing and acting like I'm 19 still. But
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, because busting, what's that that's yeah. Hey, have you guys seen the League? Have you guys seen the League? The League was on when I was. Have you seen the League and
so funny.
The League and Workaholics? So that's the thing. I've abandoned thinking things are funny, whereas you still have hope for comedy.
Things are funny all the time. What are you talking about?
Well, things are funny, but scripted comedy isn't what I want it to be anymore. I think it's it's a guy with googly eyes on his balls. That's way funnier than anything anyone's ever written. That's funnier than Norm Macdonald's World War II joke. That's funnier than...
Yeah, I will say in any movie or TV show or anything where the joke is his dick is out, that's fucking hilarious to me.
That's one of my favorite Eric Andre bits is when he's interviewing Nick Cannon and the guy walks out with his penis out and pretends he's his dad. That's so fucking funny.
Hannibal,
I'm your father.
What are you doing here, Dad?
Yeah, we can't just recite it. But busting Tom Connor was the last. That's what I thought we would end it on, but that's not. Fuck, I had a question for you. What were we talking about before this?
Trades. Kyle Palmieri.
I was just gonna ask
Taylor Hall.
I was just gonna ask you some dumbass question to end it on, but I can't remember.
Signing what's his
trades
name?
and
Goalie.
Shit. But I can't. It was something to do with something. Oh well. It's gone forever.
Just ask me after the podcast.
Yeah, no, what's the point in that? I come in, we both say nothing until the gear is set up. And then once
Can't, like, it's impossible to not, like, people do that, like, it makes it seem that way when you listen to podcasts, but it's just like, yeah, they come in, they have to, like, shoot the shit for a bit. They can't just, like, hey,
no,
okay, get the mic on.
I come in, I set everything up, and I say, it's time to be funny.
Here we go. Be funny, you fucking
okay,
monkey.
1, 2, 3. You're a monkey, Derek. I didn't understand. That's another Zoolander reference. I didn't understand that until, like, watching it as an adult.
You're a monkey, Derek.
Yeah.
And that's Patton Oswalt.
Yeah, how did they get him, right?
Well, it's
how did they get superstar Patton Oswalt?
Patton Oswalt is a superstar.
Yeah, for killing his wife.
Excuse me?
He killed his wife.
No, he didn't.
Patton Oswalt's the Golden State Killer.
You're an insane human being.
Nah, yeah, that's why he did Ratatouille, to distract everybody.
One of the funniest things I've ever heard about him, he was on King of Queens.
Yeah, he just stands still.
In the entire shot, he's just like a statue in the middle. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's the funniest thing I've heard about him.
It's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your bar for what is funny is hilarious. Yeah.
It's not a bar. It's like a window.
I'm trying to think. A window for what is funny.
Well, it's just like it's not like here. If it's not this funny at this bar, I don't find it funny.
You must be this funny for me to laugh.
It's like a group. It's like a thing, like a group, like a circle.
Yeah.
It's like, here's all the shit I find funny. Not. Here's my level of funny. It's got to be this funny.
1, 2, 3, funny.
If it ain't, then fuck you guys.
Yeah, that's very true. Well. Good thing we ended on something very funny, cause
yeah, I enjoy being super serious about stuff.
Yeah, that was cool. No, comedy is serious. It's not about.
Can't make a joke.
It's not about just being funny. It's about being right. Right?
Ugh. Yeah.
That's what you think.
Yep.
You just watch people and like, yeah, he's making good points.
I'm just not gonna done arguing with certain people about things now. Like someone says that, it's like, oh yeah, yep, you got it.
That's so
you're right, man.
Guy comes up.
Nailed it.
Guy comes up. You know what I think about all these masks? This is when I'm at work. You know what I think about all like this mask stuff and everything? I'm like, I agree.
I already know.
Whatever it is, man. Me and you we're on the same.
I wish I could do something about it to help you out, but I can't.
Yeah, we should. You know what we should do? We should contact every elected official and like reverse, like, figure out what their address is from their phone number and kill them. We should do that. We should kill everyone in power, you and I. Right? Is this what are we doing then?
I know you don't have a home, but
yeah, you just like most people like they just want to complain. It's like, this is bullshit. It's like, okay, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What do you want to do about it? I don't know. Huh?
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, taking action. I'm
just gonna keep doing it.
Yeah,
I just think it's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be completely fucking miserable and just be crushed, just completely pressed completely under the thumb of capitalism.
Yeah, we did like relax our protocols a little bit, and then it spiked horribly. But you know, like I don't think the masks work.
Yeah, I don't know. No, that's like, oh man, listening to the fucking old women at my work talk about it rocks. They're like, well, you can't show symptoms for 2 weeks. That's why you have to quarantine. Yeah, it makes complete sense because you would quarantine before you had symptoms, right? Which makes sense. And then, damn, I have to quarantine now. You got symptoms. What the? And it's like because they're saying like the kids that it's like, oh, like because schools went back in, and they're like, oh, well, the kids that got it, they didn't get it from school. How could they? They've only been back for like a week or so. I'm like, yeah,
that can happen. You can get it
a
week.
She's like, well, no, you have to like be talking like without masks for like 15 minutes for it even to like be a high percentage.
They're fucking kids.
Yeah, like they're children. There's 1,000 of them.
They have no clue. Like you think like, okay, it's important that you do this. Like, okay, they're 5 and 6. Like they're just gonna go around coughing and like they don't give a fuck.
1,000 times a day, like grown adults will walk up to the front door of the store and be like, oh, forgot my mask. Like you're expecting like a child who's like, I like SpongeBob and
like they're supervised, but they're not really like,
you know, yeah.
They're watching every kid like a fucking hawk.
The funny thing about like, it's like, oh, like this is very good. This is News Corner.
Yeah, this is fine.
I'll cut that and put it in the theme song. But making a theme song requires editing though, which I don't think I'm about that.
I don't have hours of time.
That's why I don't.
Yes, you do.
I have a full-time job like you, fuckhead. What are you? Oh, nah, just do it. It's easy for you. Just do it. Come on. Over here doing nothing.
You fucking say you're chilling on Audible or whatever the fuck. Not Audible.
Yeah, I'm on Audible.
Not Audible.
Ableton.
Whatever it is. What's it called?
Ableton.
Ableton for hours.
Yeah, on like my days off and shit.
Exactly. Do it on your day off.
Yeah, I'm not doing work on my day off.
I'm not doing work on my day off. I'm not coming home and making dinner.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm a pretty lazy guy.
Not lazy. You're just in a situation that like sprouts laziness. Like I totally understand when you say that you come home. It's like, okay, I just finished my entire day of work. Let's make food.
Okay, I woke up at
It's like, fuck
at
this.
7:30. Went to the gym for an hour. Made my lunch. Went to work. Okay, now it's time to make dinner. Oh,
God, I don't want to do that.
I've just been kind of doing shit for 12 hours. I don't think I'm gonna do that.
God
Yeah.
damn.
But I don't even remember what the fuck I was gonna say. Oh well. But you have anything else on hockey? Oh, 'cause something about kids in school. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? Just wear a mask. Be nice to each other.
They actually say, this is kind of funny. They say that wearing a mask and following the protocol, like if everyone did that,
Yeah.
that would be more effective than a vaccine.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think I would even get the vaccine. I'm scared of it.
It's going to be safe, guaranteed to get.
Yeah.
Like, no question.
Bill and Melinda Gates are just going to inject 7,000 Nigerian people with it and see what happens.
It's not going to give you COVID-19 to get the vaccine. Like, there's no way.
You'll sprout wings and mandibles and start flying around.
But, like, it makes sense that the mask and then the distancing is more effective. Because let's just say, okay, like, they've been trying for so long right now to get a vaccine. They've been trying this whole time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they haven't got it yet. But let's just say they make the breakthrough and they get it after, like, a year of work.
Yeah.
Think about how much work that is. It took a year of people trying constantly to get it. That's insane. But then you get it. It's like, oh my God, we did it. It works.
Yeah. We've saved the world.
We test on people. It's safe.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, make 2 billion of those. Go ahead. We need 2 billion of those.
That's the thing. What is medicine?
It's like, for fuck's sake, so we have to replicate this like billions of times.
I'm just thinking it's more laziness for me than anything. It's like, yeah, go get your vaccine. It's like, nah, I don't think I will.
I'll wait for all the people that need to get it first, then I'll go get it.
Well, I'll wait for everyone who was gonna catch COVID and die to die, and then we're good. What do we even need it for?
I think we're done. I think we got herd immunity now that all those people are dead.
Yeah. That's how about this? I love my wife, parentheses, when my wife lets me play video games.
Ugh.
Just saw that on Twitter. Why? Ugh, that's cool. Wife letting you game?
Yeah, I love my wife when she lets me game.
Yeah.
What? Brutal.
I love my wife. And I hope you all love yours. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it. 50 minutes.
You could probably just cut the last 20 out there, but that's fine.
Leave it in for the folks at home. All right. For Matt and myself, good night.